so many of you or so many of us have seen the whole memes going against South Africa, how most African countries, especially from Ghana and Nigeria, I mean Nigeria by the way, are supporting Mexico for the match against South Africa, how they are going to be answering Seno, Senorita, and so many of that. Now, that's not what I'm about to do here. Yeah. I try as much as to be objective when I want to talk about total or pure football or sports. I can be political when I want to be, though, but that's not this. This is just me sharing my thoughts on how what I think of the match. Now, this is Mexico. This is a repeat feature from 16 years ago in 2010 when South Africa actually hosted the World Cup. And some of us who were around then, who watched the games or the replays, can never forget the scream of Peter Drury when he screamed "Shabalala." That was a exciting time. I mean, South Africa was hosting the World Cup, and Shabala scored the first goal of that World Cup, and it was nice. It was great. And now this is a reverse of that case. I mean, Mexico is one of the countries hosting the World Cup against that same South Africa. I mean, you could hear Gilberto Moura, Raúl Jiménez. I mean, it could be that. And speaking of Raúl Jiménez and the Gilberto Mouras, I think Mexico are clear favorites to win this tie, and I think they will win this tie. I mean, if South Africa scores a goal later today, that's a big plus to them because I really don't think they are going to go far. I don't think they are going to make it out of this group stage. I mean, I did my predictions on who is going to go out of the various teams. If you can watch the other videos I made, I think I made about 4 videos covering all the groups. And in this group, I had Mexico and South Korea being the qualifiers from this group, the top 2 teams to qualify from this group. So it's not going to change here. I don't think South Africa wins this game. I think if they don't even bring their A game today, they get dropped like heavily. They get trounced in the opener of the World Cup in Mexico. So I hope, and I truly hope they do well today for the sakes of the South Africans. And I mean, if they don't, you know how the social media is going to be like. It's going to be a smackdown for all South Africans because owing to what is happening over there between them and the natives of other African countries, so to say. So the player I'm going to watch out for today, I'm going to be watching that game, and I want to watch out for Gilberto Moura. I mean, he's the youngest player in this World Cup, and I've not watched any of his game. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've not watched his game, and I've been hearing reviews. I've been reading. I've watched some highlights and all that. I don't know if he starts, but I think he gets to play a part either coming off the bench in the second half or starting. But I really want to watch. I really want to see what he's made of. I hear he plays for a Mexican club called Tijuana. So he's the player I'm going to watch for this game. I'm not going to watch South Africa. I'm not going to watch Mexico. Even if I think Mexico is going to win, I'm going to watch Gilberto Moura. I've watched a lot of some of their players. Then, of course, honorable mentions to Ochoa. He's 40. This is his 6th World Cup. I mean, Ochoa has given us some great memories in over the last 2, 3 World Cups that I know I've watched. I was old enough to watch those 2, 3 World Cups, so I know Ochoa is something, I don't know, something magnificent. I don't know why he has not been linked to many clubs when he was younger, many bigger clubs, but in the World Cups, Ochoa is prime Buffon, prime Donnarumma, prime Edwin van der Sar, anybody you can mention, prime Peter Schmeichel. He's very good in the World Cup, and I think he's still going to be instrumental for Mexico. Let's see what happens. But if I'm going to predict the score, I'm going to go 3-0 for Mexico against South Africa. Clean sheet for Mexico. So that's my predictions. Let's see what happens. See you later.